If you're being told that the economy is resilient, but your life feels harder every single month, you're not imagining things, my friends. Resilience at the system level often means that households are absorbing the pressure. And let's make something very clear. When governments, banks, or headlines say that the economy is resilient, that does not mean affordable. It does not mean comfortable, and it definitely does not mean easy. Resilience simply means that the system is still standing because people are carrying the load. And you can feel that load everywhere, not just in your mortgage, but in your property taxes, your insurance renewals, your utilities, your transportation, your groceries, your childcare, and your credit cards. All of those pressures are moving in the same direction, and it seems to be upwards. And this is where language matters. Words matter. Recently, Prime Minister Mark Carney was in China, and he used the phrase that Canada is positioning itself for a new world order. That's not a throwaway line, my friends. Leaders, they choose their words carefully, especially on the global stage. And phrases like that are signals, not slogans. They're acknowledgments that economic power, trade relationships, and financial systems are shifting. And while those conversations sound abstract, the consequences always show up locally here at home. Notice that the language keeps getting closer to home. Taxes aren't going up, they're called modest increases. Households aren't struggling, they're showing signs of stress. Debt isn't overwhelming, it's manageable on average. But averages, they hide pressure. Averages smooth out pain. And averages make it easier to dismiss our lived experiences. Canada might look stable for investors, but Canadian households are definitely carrying the cracks. And that gap matters because property tax hikes, disappearing parking, higher insurance, shrinking refunds, kids staying home longer, and first-time homebuyers approaching 40 are not separate issues. These are all symptoms of the same system quietly shifting pressure downwards. And this isn't panic. You know I don't like fear-mongering. This is about getting clarity. And if you're waiting for clear messaging from the government, from banks, or from headlines, trust me, it's not coming. You have to protect yourself by reading between the lines when government representatives speak at the municipal level, at the provincial level, and at the federal level. And by looking at the total cost of living, not just one number on a mortgage approval. Resilience doesn't mean you're thriving. Sometimes it just means that you're still standing. My name is Michelle Brienza. I have been in this mortgage business and lending money for over 27 years, and my business has always been built by referral. And that means it's built on trust. It's built on long-term relationships and telling people the truth, even when it's uncomfortable or unpopular. This channel is an extension of all of that. I want to make sure that people are being told what they need to hear. I'm here to help you connect the dots between policy, markets, and real life so that you can make informed decisions for yourself and your family. It's this kind of clarity that becomes helpful to you, and I want to do this on a weekly basis. So if you like the videos, please, like it, subscribe. I would truly appreciate your support as always. And until next week, be well.